property. Today is a short video on first home buyers of how to get into the market and really some tips on things and questions we should be asking when we're looking to enter the property market. So I know it's an exciting time, and rather than rush out and get excited and look at open homes, really it's used to have a bit of a plan, do a bit of due diligence first. So some tips there that might just help in that process today. So the first step would really be getting good advice. So if you're a first home buyer and you're looking to build your own home and use the government incentive to help you fund that deposit, which is a great strategy, you really need someone to explain how that process will work, so you've got a bit of an understanding before you jump into the fire. So speak to a specialist that's been through this process and that can explain how it all works. The next point would probably be speaking to a finance specialist. Really critical to make sure that you've got the funds there and how much deposit you need, and a new property will be funded a little bit differently than an existing home. So a good finance specialist, and I'm happy to recommend someone, or someone that you've been recommended to, would be a very valuable meeting. The next thing I'd probably recommend is writing down a list of your requirements, so bedrooms, bathrooms, size, etc. So you've got a bit of a wish list of what your ideal property starting point would look like. Next thing would be to look at, when you've gone through that process, would be to look at what the property options are within your budget. So start looking at what homes are available. So a couple of ways you can do that. You can jump in the car every weekend and go and look at open homes through the display homes, or you can come to a specialist such as myself and they can do all the due diligence and find out what's the best value and the best option matching your requirements. So have a look around, dip your toes in the water, see what's available within your affordability. Now, when you're looking at display homes, just please be aware that a lot of the display homes have higher finishes or specifications than the standard package that's advertised. So always be aware of that, ask those questions, and just be mindful that what you're looking at in a display home is not necessarily what's in the contract or the quoted price. The next tip, which is very important, is to make sure that the quoted price that you're getting is a fixed price turnkey product. So what that means is that the price that's been quoted is all inclusive, so it includes everything, so the home built, driveways, turf, landscaping, fences, etc. Because quite often we find with first home buyers, when they get a quote from a builder, they don't always allow for those extra things, and they can run into several $1,000s, and if you haven't got that in the budget, it can make it very difficult to finish the property. So turnkey means everything included just to move into the home yourselves. Fixed price is very important as well, so that means that everything's included in the contract price isn't going to vary, again, for finance reasons. So for example, if the fences are included, retaining walls, if they hit rock, you don't want those variables because they can again add up to the costs. And please be in mind that it is your first home, and be a bit flexible on the type of property and the location. Obviously generally not your dream home, and we all have a wish list, but quite often it's more important to get into the property market than wait for that ideal property. First property you can always upgrade down the track. So I hope those tips have been valuable today and give you a bit of an insight to some of the questions to ask. I am offering at the moment, if you mention this video, I'm happy to have a discussion with you, a one-on-one meeting, face-to-face meeting. I cover all of Southeast Queensland, and my time is available to you to meet, and I'm happy to offer a $50 Woolworths Coles Mile voucher to cover just as a thank you for appreciating your time. So please mention the video if you're interested in that, and I'm happy to explain those options. Thanks for watching. Cheers.